Welcome back to Heartcore. I'm Gabby.
And I'm Abi.
And today we are ranking Collide with the Sky.
Yes.
Our baby.
Truly our baby. Has been my baby
minutes.
Since 2012.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely. Since its creation.
Is Collide with the Sky how you found PTV?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
I couldn't say.
See, I can remember so vividly.
Mm-hmm.
Collide with the Sky was definitely the first album that I listened to.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I can remember finding one of the songs in my keyboard class when I was young.
Really?
I would listen to it on repeat.
Aww.
And then went through the whole album and then the whole discography. So this is a special album to me.
That's really special. I genuinely don't know how my first introduction to PTV was.
I can remember
they're just
so vividly.
always have been there, you know?
Yeah.
So it's hard to put a finger on it. I don't have a origin story.
It's vivid for me because it was my intro into the post-hardcore realm in general.
Okay. Wait, did you listen to Sleeping with Sirens or PTV first?
PTV. And then King for a Day is what introduced me to Sleeping with Sirens.
Well, I'm just thinking of little you with your little Sleeping with Sirens tank top.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe that was the baby first, but no.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It was Pierce the Veil. But because before that, I was listening to more of dad rock because of my dad.
Yeah,
and I didn't even know there was this other world of high pitched vocals and stuff
You're
like that.
Give me more of that immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that I listened to Sleeping with Sirens before Pierce the Veil. And I do think that was probably my avenue into Pierce the Veil.
King for a Day.
I don't know. Maybe. I feel
That'd
like it
be
might
so
have
fun
been.
if it was, and then it was vice versa for us.
That'd be so cute.
That is cute.
Also, what a missed opportunity. We're not wearing our freaking jerseys.
We really could have been.
We really could have been. Insert photo.
Although then that would be I would be upset because I wouldn't be wearing...
No, you could wear the other jersey.
Oh, the ugly one?
The ugly.
Or would you let me wear the good one?
I mean, the ugly one is yours, so... I can't help that that's the way the cookie crumbled.
Yeah.
You know?
Anyways,
I'm so excited to rank this with you. It's an impossible rank.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a perfect album.
Yeah.
There's no bad songs.
Agreed.
And so it was really, really hard for me to rank. And
it was really
I went back and forth, and I'm not still completely set on my ranking, and I don't think I'll ever be.
Yeah.
But this is as good as I could get it.
I'm fully with you. And before we even started saying that, I was planning on giving a vocal disclaimer.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yes, this is my ranking. No, it's not set in stone. It could be different next week. It'll definitely be different in a year. But in order for me to ever do this, I just had to
put a disclaimer.
Have the disclaimer on there, or else I would forever
ditto on your disclaimer for me, because I don't want to be ill and have someone say la, 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 and I'm like, I've changed my mind. La, 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 la. Sounds like something Vic might say.
It really does.
Right.
Well, I'm super excited to rank this album. Obviously, hold Pierce the Veil very dear to my heart as my #1 band of all time. But I think that Pierce the Veil in general and all of Vic's lyrics have so many raw emotions, and there's such honesty built into them. And I think that's how they've built their fan base over the years. And I think that this album is a perfect showcase of that. There's a lot of different emotional hardship themes being discussed throughout the album, from cancer, suicide, heartbreak, all of that good stuff. Even direct stories from fans, which I just feel as a fan, knowing that the band is writing, listening to your stories, and then taking inspiration and making music from it, makes you feel even more connected to the band. And I think that's why they've had such a loyal fan base for so long, and why they're truly only growing. I think that they're on a rocket ship right now, which is so exciting and crazy to see, which it is all because of King for a Day going viral on TikTok 2 years ago or something. Or what was that, 4 years ago now, that they had another spike, which is so crazy.
Blink bringing them on tour and a bunch of different other things, but they do have a crazy loyal fan base. And I think it is a testament to who they are as, just people.
Yeah, totally. Because the lyrics are so genuine, and you can just tell that they mean everything that they're singing about, and that they are good eggs at the end of the day. Because,
they are good eggs.
There's a lot of sappy songs or deep songs or whatever, but sometimes it's just a sappy song to be a sappy song, not because like they truly mean
There's
it.
There's a lot of meaning behind
and I feel
the
like
lyrics that they write.
That is a major difference about
and
them.
Also, like, Vic is emo Shakespeare, so
yeah,
he
truly is. That is what I think all the time. Like, he just has a way of writing things that is poetic.
It's truly like poetry in song form, a lot of the songs. And I do just love the way that he writes. And this album, obviously, is because of that creation.
Me too. Well, okay, I'm very excited to get into our rankings.
Yes. 46 minutes of pure heaven.
Pure heaven. I am very curious if we're going to line up or not.
Me too. It makes me nervous.
I'm not nervous.
Because
we both know that, like, it's a perfect album.
I know. Like, there's no wrong answers, but there's a couple wrong answers. You know what I mean?
I don't think that there's anything that you could say unless you were dissing something that would be wrong to me.
There's, like, nothing for me to diss on this album, but we'll get into that.
Okay. Okay, first song, May These Noises Startle You in Your Sleep. Where do you have her?
I have her at 12.
Okay.
Where do you have her?
I have her at 12 as well.
Okay. The reason I have her at 12
is probably the same reason.
It's not out of disrespect. It's just out of respect for the full-length songs. And also, I just put it in collaboration with Hell Above. To me, they're just one song. And so for that reason, it's down there.
Because Hell Above is 11?
No, I'm just saying that I consider them like one song.
Yeah.
Since they bleed into each other.
So perfectly.
One of the most perfect bleed-ins of all time.
Yep.
That's the reason.
Yeah.
Like, wherever I have Hell Above, I just put May These Noises Startle You with it, essentially, in my head.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense. And that's exactly why I have it at 12 as well. It's just because I wanted to save space for all of the full-length songs. But with that being said, this has got to be my favorite intro song to an album of all time. I think it's so perfect because, one, it's just perfect. And then two, I think it perfectly captures like everything that you're going to get from the rest of the album, from, the emotional lyrics, and then Vic's delivery being whiny but also really powerful, and then the bleed in to Hell Above, and then you also have like the Mexican music in there as well, like the experimentation. And then also whenever they use the megaphone to start every single live show, it's just the most iconic thing ever. It amps you up so much for the show. And also I have that same feeling whenever I'm starting the album, just listening to it. Like, it really just amps you up and then bleeds into Hell Above, which is
the bleed-in is one of my favorite things of all time. And also the microphone at the show, I envision it like when I'm listening to it, even just in my room.
Me too. Okay, next, Hell Above.
Yes. Where do you have it?
I have mine at 6.
Okay, I have mine at 2.
Oh, wow, that's high.
This is one of my favorite Pierce the Veil songs of all time.
Makes sense.
Mainly for the lyric.
I think Cherry Stone with tongue.
Yes, duh. Yes, of course.
Duh.
I feel like that was like one of the first lyrics we ever talked about, like between you and me, that I was like, this is my favorite lyric in PTV like discography.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that line, it's a perfect line.
It is a perfect line. I love it so much as well. I have that line written down. I have it at 6. I think it's like a really high vibe of a song, and I think that it showcases each member of the band in such a good way. Like, I think that they each get a spotlight. Like, you have Vic with his really good lyricism and then his delivery, obviously, but then also like there's drum solos and guitar solos. Like, I feel like everyone just got their own spotlight, which I really, really appreciate. But I just have more favorites.
You have other favorites.
I do.
I mean, that's so fair.
She's mine. You stay away from her. It's not her time.
Okay, next is A Match in the Water.
Yes.
Where do you have it?
I have it at 3.
Okay.
Where do you have it?
I have it at 1.
That's your favorite?
Yeah, this is my favorite.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know.
What about your favorite song of the whole discography.
It's just
not anymore?
not, actually.
Okay. So
Like-
did you find that out during your listening journey?
Yeah, I did, just because whenever I really sat down to think about it, there's specifically one line in
Okay.
the other song that makes it one of my all-time favorites.
Mm-hmm.
But with a match, I think the whole entire song is perfect.
A masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece, so I thought that trumped it. And I just also have such an emotional tie to it because it was the very
backstory?
first song
that you ever listened
that
to?
I ever listened to.
Aw.
Like, that's what got me in and got me fully obsessed because, I mean, it has everything, like, of why I love Pierce the Veil and their lyrics specifically, because they're really heartbreaking and hauntingly romantic.
Yeah.
And whenever I was really young and I first heard the song, I always thought it was about like dating someone with like self-harm issues or something like that. And then like now
you know
I
the
know
full
it's
story.
about, the fan that had cancer. And I mean, whatever, if you like know the meaning or you don't, I think that you can feel and hear the emotions through Vic singing and the instruments both. Like, you can truly feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just a really special song to me.
I thought it was off of his girlfriend, but it's a fan.
I believe it was a fan, yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I thought that like it was one of his previous relationships.
I could be wrong. That might be right.
I'm not totally sure if it's a fan or that, but that's like what I had been thinking this whole time. And so I was like, out of respect
you might be
for
right that
this,
it was an ex-girlfriend.
I think it was, but like I can't say for certain.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I like about them too, is that they draw inspiration from like multiple different areas, from personal stories, and they get really personal, right? And then also taking stories from fans that they were inspired by and like things that happened to them as a band and everything. But
I mean, the whole "she's fine, stay away from her, it's not her time." I actually could drop dead on the floor.
I really could.
It makes me sick to my stomach, like thinking of the backstory that I think is true.
Yeah.
And then seeing those lyrics that Vic created, it doesn't make any sense to me. It's perfect.
Yeah, and you can hear the raw emotion. Like, I think even if you're listening to it for the very first time and you don't even know the meaning associated with it, you can feel those emotions. Oh, one other note about that song. At the very end of it, they like kept the mic recording in the studio, and Vic's like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on or whatever. And that is something that bands used to do. Like, I feel like it's not as common anymore, and it was like really popular for a minute. Like, every single band and artist did that.
Yeah, just like,
and I love that.
Well, that's like making it extra
so
special and raw too.
Yeah,
it kind of reminds me of like the whole like how we like when there's like a phone call or like there's like
What
a voice
color are your
memo.
eyes?
Yeah, like so Johnny Craig.
Yeah. For me, it reminds me of the Jonas Brothers because that's probably around the same time,
Really?
I don't know. But they're
What did they do?
at the very end of Love Bug? It's just like them in the studio and
Just like fucking around.
Yeah, they're like fucking around.
It's cute.
You told me think about it, well I did. Now I don't wanna feel a thing anymore.
Okay, next up, King for a Day.
Where do you got her?
Where do you got her?
I have her number 3rd.
Number 3rd.
Number 3.
I have her at number 4. Yeah, I do have it at 4.
Nice.
Okay, so we're like very in sync right now.
Yeah, and I'm sure that our answers are going to be, or our reasonings are going to be the exact same. But I mean, for me, above anything, I think that King for a Day and Vic and Kellen, it's just the collab of the entire scene. Nothing will ever, ever, ever beat it.
Iconic.
It's just truly so iconic. Their voices go so perfectly together. And the fact that it was brought about by the fans, like they didn't even know each other, and all the fans were like, y'all should collab, y'all should collab, y'all should collab. And then they just finally did it one day and made this freaking masterpiece that is one of the highlights of
My life.
both of their careers. And yes, my life highlight for sure. Like, I think this song has been part of my personality since 2012.
Absolutely, me too.
And then now I think about our friendship.
Me too.
Whenever I think of it. So
I literally wrote
even
my
more
notes.
special.
I was like, this is an iconic pillar in our friendship.
Yeah.
And like the friendship between Kellen and Vic is so special to me too. Like so parasocial, but so true. Like their friendship means everything to me. Like
too.
within, the fan base and like being such a being such a fan of both bands. And then also, I mean, we have to pay respect where it's due. Like this is where Vic met Danielle.
Oh yeah,
Like,
fuck yeah. That's
you
so
know,
true.
like they met on set of the music video. What an iconic love story that is, you know?
I mean, that song just
It's perfect.
It
I mean,
is. It
a karaoke bar hates
so
to see
much.
us coming.
I mean, every single karaoke chance we get, we're singing that song.
We've never
screeching it.
We've never entered a karaoke room and not sang that song.
We haven't.
I don't think so.
Much to the dismay of everyone.
Even at work.
Yep, even at our corporate jobs.
Maybe we're just having too much fun. Maybe you can handle yourself.
Next up, we have Bulls in the Bronx.
Yes.
Where do you have it?
Let's say it on 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
5.
8.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
It is. I went back and forth with this because I do think it's one of their most iconic songs of their discography. And obviously it's a fan favorite and I do really love it,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't like grasp for it to listen to in my spare time.
Yeah, that's so fair.
I was like having a hard time with that. But like the whole "if you truly love me" panning at the end, like that's one of my favorite like panning situations
Mhm.
in music.
Yeah.
Like I could listen to just that on replay and that made me want to move it higher, but
Mhm.
just the way the cards aligned, it had to be a little bit further down.
Yeah.
What about you?
That's fair. I have mine at 5th because I think it's a perfect song. I think it also is a really good example for showing how this album in particular, I feel like was really them stepping outside of the box and like showing how different they were than other bands in the scene at the time.
Mhm.
Like I feel like they were really intentionally experimental with this album. They do a lot of like cool techniques like the panning and like different things throughout the song. And I really like that they do like show homage to their roots and they bring in like the Spanish guitars and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I love the claps in this song.
Yeah, and I love whenever they perform it live and they do bring on a dancer onto the stage and like really like just like show appreciation for half of their fan base, you know, or like probably more than that. Like they called themselves Mexicore at the time. Like I just love all of that. But I think that it is just a prime example of how far ahead of their time that they were and how far apart they were
from other bands in the scene.
scene.
I definitely agree. There is a lyric on there that's like one of my favorite lyrics of all time within the discography as well. Maybe you can't handle yourself staring at me with your lips and tongue.
Yeah.
So PTV. It's so blunt. It's so cheeky.
Mhm.
So Vic.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just so them.
Yeah. Another line that is so them that I wrote down is I count your heartbeats before you sleep. I bite my fingernail to the bone. Then I crawl back under the stairwell to a place I call my home. And it's just so creepy and haunting. And I just love it. Like those are the lines that really get me. The ones that are just like kind of creepy.
Yeah,
you
a little
know,
bit
like
off the wall for the times.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I think that, you know, one of my top favorite songs, I don't know where it's going to land in the discography. One day I'll do this, but
Yeah.
is I Don't Care If You're Contagious. And like, it's just like really creepy, but like creepy, haunting, romantic is like the style of lyrics that I really like from them. And they do it a lot, but I thought it was a really good showcase of it.
Absolutely.
Does it even make a difference when I'm sober? I feel pain as we run under the stars. We say
Okay, next we have Props and Mayhem. Where do you have it?
I bet at 5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Where do you
I have
have
it at 9.
Okay. Yeah. I just think that this song reminds me of like being in a dream and like Vic is
That makes
singing
so
to
much
me.
sense to me.
It feels like my head's in the clouds. Like somehow, some way, I just like enter a different universe when I listen to this song. And I have like so much heart for it. But like the way that Vic sings this one is like an angel, especially when he says, "What if these demons keep falling from the sky?" Like I am mesmerized when he says that line. I also think this is a really good showcase of the band because it's not like their typical sound, but they each have like their own thing going on, and like the breakdowns in this song are really cool.
I totally agree with you in the fact and like everything that you said. I think this song sounds really mystical. Like it is different than most songs in their discography, and not necessarily in the lyrics. Like the lyrics are pretty on par with like the rest of their discography, but I think more so in the sound. Like it just has a happier sentiment. I think that this song could definitely fall onto Jaws and it would make a lot of sense. But I think this song is really special and I love it. But the cookie crumbled and it kept crumbling lower because
that's just
other cookies crumbled higher.
That's just the cards you were dealt. Good cookies to crumble.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, next up is Tangled and the Great Escape.
Yes. Where do you have it?
I have it at number 4.
Wow, that's high up.
Yeah.
I actually kind of had this feeling.
Really?
Yeah, that you were going to think that.
That's funny. Where's yours?
I had a hard time with this one, but this is at 9 for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Main reasons being I wasn't like a big Let Live fan. I can't tell you like any songs. I think Jason has like an epic voice and I do think it was like a really great, amazing collab. And I also do think that this song felt like a little bit more like atmospheric, like clouds, but like darker clouds.
Yeah.
And I do love it, but I think just because I didn't really need a feature on the album, that's just where my cookies crumbled.
Yeah. That's fair. There are a lot of features on this album, but I love the variation, I guess, between the three of I think there's 3. Yeah. Like they're all 3 so different, you know.
Who's the third?
Lacey on Hold On Till May.
Oh yeah.
They're all 3 so different. Each song has a completely different meaning and vibe, and all 3 of the features have very different vocals, obviously, but all pair very well with Vic. Maybe his voice can pair well with anyone, perhaps, since he has the voice of an angel. But like you said, Jason's voice is epic. I think he has a very unique voice.
Yeah.
And obviously Vic's voice is very unique. So the way that they paired just 2 very unique powerhouse voices together to make this like really, really gut-punching emotional song.
It is.
I just am obsessed with. Like every single time I listen to this song, I probably get tears in my eyes. I think this is so on par with how good Vic's lyricism is. Like this is storytelling at its best. Everything about this song I love. Like the lighter flicks at the very beginning. One, cool sound, cool way to start a song. But then like you start listening to the song and it's about like helping a friend with their addiction. Maybe how sometimes like it's impossible to help them, or maybe like their addiction brought you into their addiction, stuff like that. Then you put together the sounds of the lighter and then it's like like really haunting.
Yeah. Like the double meaning of it all is like crazy.
Yeah. And
I love so well thought out.
So well thought out. And it's like a journey song. It really takes you through their journey and like you feel like you're there. It just paints a perfect picture. I mean, a horrific picture, but, you know, such a clear picture. And I love the back and forth between them. Like they're having the conversation. And I think
the back and forth really reminds me of the Deftones song with Maynard.
Yeah.
Like them going line for line with like 2 iconic singers.
Yeah.
Like I mean, very different songs, very different topics, but nonetheless, like really iconic.
Yeah, I agree. I think Vic loves the back and forth, even with himself and his vocals.
Yeah,
like he
I
loves
love that.
to show a conversation. And I think that there's something really cool about that because it's not something that you see every day. But yeah, this one's really special to me.
That makes a lot of sense. I feel like your personality within music, like this song aligns. And I just like had this feeling that it was going to be pretty high up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I think that makes sense because I always talk about like, although I'm going to contradict myself later, but like if a song makes me like want to cry and throw up, then I'm like, that's art, you know?
Does this lyric make you want to cry and throw up? I know that you're tortured within. Your eyes look hungry again.
Yep. It does.
Yeah, me too.
It certainly does.
I'll soon forget the color of your eyes, and you'll forget mine.
Okay. Next up, I'm low on gas and you need a jacket.
I do.
Where is it?
It's at 7 for me.
Whoa, that's crazy low.
Well, where's yours?
It's at number 2.
Okay, I thought you had already said 2 for a second. So I was like, how is this possible?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a match, and then we got
it.
I'm low on gas.
No, like, this is your baby.
This is my baby, and it's truly all for the line of but I will soon forget the color of your eyes and you'll forget mine. It's really like, it's the line for one, and then it's the delivery.
Yeah.
It's just
Heart-wrenching.
so heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
And bone to pick, there's a acoustic version on YouTube.
Okay. Like it more or less.
And he doesn't say that line.
He doesn't say the line?
I don't understand.
That doesn't make
but
sense.
It's made me ill for years.
He needs a redo.
Needs a redo. But I think that the song is a 10 out of 10. That line is what makes it for me, truly. But I mean, it's just such an amazing song. Like, I mean, it's classic heartbreak song, getting over an ex, and obviously very relatable. I'm sure every single fan ever has gone through a breakup, so they can relate to it in some way. But it's just like the way that he says things.
Yep.
It's just
perfect. I totally understand. I feel bad that this is so low in my list because I do really enjoy it. And the ending line, like last night we ended up in Palm Springs dancing on tables, and like that fade out is like one of my favorites of like the ending of PTV songs.
Yeah.
And I know that like Palm Springs is like near and dear to like Vic and Danielle's heart. Like I think they got married there. And so like that's really cool as well. But I love that line. And for that line, I love your line as well.
Yeah.
And I had it written down. But the dancing on tables, there's just something about it. I'm like, this is so random. And I love that you threw this in here.
Well, it's because earlier on in the song, it's she calls him drunk or whatever. And like last night I was drunk and ended up dancing on tables in Palm Springs or whatever. And he's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that information? Whatever. I also love the callback. There's another line that I also really like, that it was like, just another set of bones to bury or something like that. Like just another ex, you know, like just another failed relationship. But like saying it that way, who says it that way?
So
A genius.
crafty. Pre-AI.
An emo Shakespeare.
He is an emo Shakespeare.
It's good enough to make me wanna fall and move some of around because I hear the silly
Okay. First punch.
Yes, I have it at 6.
I have mine at 7.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice.
pretty in line.
Yeah, I love this one. My favorite lyrics are "Speak slow now, I don't want to miss when you cry, glass over diamond blue eyes." I can't handle it. Like if you had blue eyes, that would be like my caption to like an Instagram post, like immediately, like so extremely fast. And then also, I'm a big star. He's reminding me of Julia Wolf.
Yeah.
And I love the drums in this song. They're so freaking fast, and I love like the beat, and it makes me just like want to party.
Yeah. No, everything is so fast in this song, like from the drums to the guitars to even like Vic's delivery. Like everything is really fast. And I think sometimes like it also amps me up and like makes me want to party, whatever. But then like if you sit down and listen to the lyrics, it's also hiding some like really gut punching lyrics.
It certainly is.
There's one that's my favorite is I've got so much to give, but I'd kill just to feel less invisible.
lies. Amass 100 sleepless nights, and I might be holding
100 Sleepless Nights.
Number 1.
Oh, wow.
This is one of my favorite PTV songs, whole discography.
Wow.
Not my number 1, but like, I don't know. It could be.
I didn't know this about you.
Yeah, I'm actually obsessed with this
Did
song.
you know this about you?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I knew, like it's the first thing I thought of when we were like, oh, we should rank this album. I was like, number 1's really easy for me.
Wow.
Because
I didn't
it's like,
know that about
it's like
you.
heaps above.
Okay, what do you love about it?
Everything. I put no notes, brilliant, slept on, not appreciated enough, not talked about enough, like all the things. But then it's the one line. It's, I can't wait to see your brilliant face. I know it's a simple lyric, but
It's his delivery.
it's his delivery.
Yeah.
It's like the simplicity of it, which kind of contradicts how much I love like his very in-depth lyricism. But can't wait to see your brilliant face. Like, you know, he means that.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. It's like one of my favorite PTV lines of all time.
Yeah.
Where does it sit for you?
Oh, for me, it's an 8.
It's disrespectful, but
Yeah.
I get it.
It's no disrespect. I love this
No,
song. I love
know.
everything about it. I think this one is really interesting because it's one of the more simple songs in their discography. Like, he's telling a story so cut and dry.
Yeah.
Like, exactly as it happened, like,
yep.
word for word.
Yep.
Like, there's no trying to read around or read through the lines or anything like that.
I'm wondering where the inspiration came from with this one. I've never looked into it.
Oh, this has to be a personal story. This happened to him.
You think
for
so?
sure? A girl that he was dating sat
Yeah.
him down, said, "I'm pregnant, but it's with another man," and he was devastated.
Yeah.
and
I hope it's not real for him. I hope that it's a concept song.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but it seems so personal that I think it's gotta
Yeah.
be.
It
but
is
what
cut
I
and
love
dry.
about this song is that, you know, while it is simple, you can truly hear every emotion he had to have been feeling, and like the mixed emotions too. Like, you hear
Yeah.
the confusion, the desperation, and then the anger. But like, what I love about their music is that you can like actually feel it.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
But I did not know this was your favorite.
This is my favorite by a long shot. I love this
Wow.
song so much. It's so special.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Next up, stained glass eyes and colorful tears.
Okay, I have it at 11.
I have mine at 11 too.
Really? Our
Yeah.
first time being in sync.
Mm-hmm.
Why for you?
For me, this has got to be one of my favorite track titles.
Yeah.
I think the title is so beautiful,
Mhm.
but I think the song falls a little bit short to me because I think that the title is so beautiful and poetic, and then the song is pretty simple lyrically and really short. I think it's like one of their shorter songs. So I personally just wish that it was a little bit more of like an involved, poetic, underlying meaning type song.
Yeah.
And I wish it was longer, which, like, first world problems, I just wish it was longer.
Yeah.
You know?
If it was longer, then maybe it could jump the ranks for me as
Yeah.
well. It's a short song. It's short and sweet. There's nothing like it's a beautiful song, but it's not just like, it's not a standout. Also, the first time that I ever heard it, I was like, this really reminds me of something. What is it? Couldn't figure it out. Figured it out on my re-listen.
What is it?
And I think that the intro sounds so much like Build God from Panic at the Disco.
Oh, interesting.
They like start out so similarly.
I'll have to listen and think about that.
Yeah. So that's really my only notes.
Yeah. Last but not least, Hold On Till May.
Yep. I have it at 10. What about you?
I have mine at 10 too.
Okay, in sync. We're
Yeah.
ending in sync.
are.
I love this song so much. I love how many people this song has helped. I love like the community that this has like brought the fan base. I love that they poured their heart and soul into this song and that it's so powerful and so meaningful. And I really do think it is everything of the sort. But for me, like, I've just heard it so many times, I think maybe is partially like it's a little bit overplayed for me. And
Yeah.
that's maybe why it falls a little bit shorter in my ranking.
Yeah, that's so fair. And that's really similar to my thoughts as well. Like, obviously, it is such a special song. Hold it very near and dear to my heart. It's very important. It's something that I love about Pierce the Veil, like that they are making music about mental health awareness and suicide prevention, and that they made this such a big part of their band and their fan base. Like, this is so many people's like lifeline and has been. And I think that's so important. And for me, I think that one, I've heard it so many times, but then two, also, it really chokes me up to listen to it.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard
And it like
listen.
makes me a little too sad. So then I also choose to not listen to it sometimes.
That's a good
So
point.
I think that's for like why for me it goes lower. And then maybe just the duet of it all. Like, I don't really know, but I love seeing it live, and I love whenever he brings a fan on stage and like shares that really, really special moment with them,
too.
and just everything that it has done for the fan base. And like you said, like has built a community and like people that are there for each other,
Yeah.
and just like builds camaraderie. So I think it's really, really special, and I think shows like how genuine of people that the band is, because this one is also about a fan.
Yeah.
And that was like her motto was like, hold on till May. And like,
And now he has
just like a band that cares enough to make music about their fans and like is touched by their fans and like stories from their fans and stuff like that. Like,
and like lets it live on through like this other journey that they've created like with the song, and it feels genuine. It's not like a money grab. It's not anything. I think that it truly is like a give back to the fans and like appreciation that the fans like pour into them like that. So I think it's really special. I do agree with you. Like it might be a little bit too sad for me to listen to like on the daily, and that's maybe why it's further in the ranking.
Yeah.
But also like Vic's still Vic. Yeah. Like he's still Vicking in this song.
Yeah.
And like, I'll put your body to the test with mine. Okay. Like, sure. Like it might be really sentimental, but he still put that in there. So,
yeah. No, I do agree with that. And I love that.
Yeah.
Well, this was really fun, really hard.
Yes.
But it's interesting. I didn't know that was your number one song. So
and I didn't know that Low on Gas wasn't yours.
Yeah. I knew I was going to trip you up with that one.
I learned things.
You did. We learned things about each other. We would love to hear about your rankings if you have one, or just your general thoughts on the album. And if you haven't listened to it in full yet, this is your sign to, after we just talked about it for 30 minutes.
And you're blessed to get to listen to this with virgin ears.
Blessed.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
I can't even fathom it. I really can't. So you're in for a journey and a treat.
Yes.
And everything of the sort.
And if you have any album recommendations for us to review and rank, we want to start doing more of these. So drop that recommendation in the comments as well.
Yeah. And if you enjoyed this video, show our button some love. Till next time.
See ya.